Alright, this is my custom do-it-yourself CO2. If you see the bubbles in the back coming out right there, it's coming out of a little bulb air stone. You could do this whole thing by yourself for under $10. You guys see the bubbles? I'm going to take you under the tank. It's a Mott's 1 gallon. You could use a 2 liter. They say 2 liters better. I like this one, it's a little bigger. Anything with a funnel on top. Now I'm going to take it apart and show you guys. Right here I have a check valve. $3 the most. Right here we have JB Weld water weld. Right here you gotta buy a big enough stopper or whatever you guys want to call it. These are the things that they put under the canes to walk, or under walkers. You see I drilled a hole. I don't know if you guys could see it in there. A hole over there. Try to build drill a really small hole so it could be tight. Then in top of this right here where I'm rubbing my finger against, scrub that so the JB Weld could get in there good. You need about, I say, depending on your tank, I bought 8 feet of line. You just plug that back in, you put it in there, and that's it. Now for the mixture that's in the CO2 bottle, I filled it up to like the middle with brown sugar. You could get any brown sugar. With cold water. Has to be cold water. The cold water, I filled it up to right here. Then I bought little packs of yeast. You could use any yeast. I boiled the yeast a little bit until it became thick. Then I poured it in here. You gotta be really quick sometimes because it makes a quick chemical reaction. On mine it didn't, but on sometimes with some people it makes a quick chemical reaction and it'll start bubbling up and it'll get a big mess. Once you pour the hot yeast in here, you cover it and it'll start bubbling up slowly. But if you want it to work a lot faster, I'm gonna show you right now. You can shake this thing up and it'll create millions of bubbles. Do you see that? That's a lot of bubbles, and it slows down. And that CO2, that feeds your plants. They say it's a little good for the fish too, but it's better for the plants. As you see, my plants are pretty healthy. I started off with like 5 strands of these things. I've been cutting them on a daily basis and making them into small bundles. I got pretty healthy plants. And that's a quick do-it-yourself CO2 tank. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys how to do it, but it's pretty easy. Doesn't take a genius to put this together.